Okay, this is the beginning of the end. I know you're so sad. This is video 3 of the 3-part series, Road to Closed, Quick Hacks, Getting Your Offer Accepted in a Multiple Offer Situation. My name is Brian Tessier. I just used a couple of these quick hacks to get 2 offers accepted in a multiple offer situation since I started making this video, so I know it works. It's not a foolproof guarantee, but it's gonna help get your offer accepted in a multiple offer situation. Get your pencil, get your pen, let's take some notes. Okay, quick hack 12. Pretty simple. Most of the time people do, but the younger generation loves this online stuff. Use a local lender. At least use a local lender for your pre-approval letter at the very least. Why? I'll tell you what. You may be young, right? You're in your 20s, 30s, and you like online stuff, but this person you're buying from, more than likely is probably a decade or so older than you. So they're a little older school. I'm older too. We like local lenders, right? Because we know the record. If it's Rocket Mortgage, they're just doing millions. I'm just picking somebody out of the air. But if you're with a local bank, First Commonwealth, Slovenian National, in the Pittsburgh market, right? I know their reputation. I know they can get it done. It's a good reputation. I've worked with them before, etc. So using a local lender, it's gonna have a lot more power than you think. Okay, quick hack 13 is offer to pay the seller side of the transfer tax. Now again, you can say, well, we can just do a price adjustment up. Yeah, you certainly could. You can go higher in price, and you should, but there is some extra stuff there. Maybe you offer it, maybe you offer to offer it, and that is pay the seller's side of the transfer tax, or part of the seller's side of the transfer tax, whatever. Because if you pay the seller's side of the transfer tax, that makes the purchase price lower, they pay less tax, it's nominal, but it's a little bit more favorable. So ask your agent about that as well. All right, quick hack 14. So until I went through it, I thought it was just, oh yeah, that's cool, I should try that. Communicate your agent. Communicate before, during, and after the offer is submitted and you're going through the process. I mean, I had buyer's agents that would not leave me alone. I'm talking, I hate telephone calls, right? But they would call me, right? Hey, anything I can do? And they were nice. They're not calling me and saying, hey, I know you're at breakfast, I know you're at the Steeler game, when are they making a decision? Right? I'm telling you, if you come at a listing agent with a negative attitude or bullying or whatever, it's not gonna work out in your favor. So ask nicely. And I had one agent, oh my God, unfortunately her offer was not the highest nor the best, but she was so nice. Hey, anything I can do? Anything I can do? Sweeten my offer. You know, where are you in the process? Did you present it? How are things going? Hope you're having a good day. I'm telling you, flattery never hurts. Hope you're even non-flattery, but positive things. Hope you're having a great day. Oh wow, it's so sunny out today. It'd be great to win that. Be able to give you guys margaritas for the rest of your life if you pick our offer. So communication. Have your buyer's agent communicate with the listing agent in a nice way. Oh my God, do I even need to break that down? I feel like I already did. I mean, just don't communicate. Don't text. Niceties. Oh, that's so good, right? Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Mom, for making me pay attention in class for that one thing. Niceties. Communicate regularly before, during, and after with niceties. So quick hack 15 is, it's along the lines of some of the things I've already said, and that is, you try to pay some of the seller stuff. There's 2 things I could think of, and one is moving costs. That's right. Offer to pay some or all of their moving costs. How cool is that? That's a great idea. It's like a gift, right? And another thing would be some of the closing costs, right? Whatever their closing costs may be, offer. So usually sellers in a buyer's market pay, seller assist, pay the buyer's closing costs part of the, but you can do reverse. Yeah, you can say, hey, we'll pay some of your closing costs, right? And again, it's all relative. You know, if you're buying your first home, it's 100,000. You know, it's a lower priced home and there's a fierce competition, but you're stretched to the max on your money. You might not do that, but you know, I've learned that in some of the more luxury homes, $500,000, $600,000, $700,000, $900,000 homes, there's only a certain number you can go up to that makes sense when you put the offer in. Going over ask. So therefore, maybe you try to offset that with some of these things, like I said. I know not everybody can do that is what I'm trying to get at. All right, so quick hack 16. Let's just say you have an FHA. That's all you can do, right? FHA and VA are the lowest desirable forms of financing when it comes to buying a house. If you can get it pre-approved, not pre-qualified, with FHA, you probably can as well via conventional, just maybe the numbers don't work out for you. Most people anyway. So you can do a little bait and switch here. I don't think it's maybe it's unethical, or maybe my ethics beacon is a little bit slid to the wrong direction, but I feel like, well, here's the scenario, right? You know you can only do FHA. You can get pre-approved conventional, the numbers don't work out. You put your offer in with a conventional loan, right? Once you get the offer in, you get through the inspection process, right? Then you could say to the buyer's agent, can say to the listing agent, hey, we need to switch to FHA, right? Or we need to switch to VA. So you kind of did a little bait and switch. Again, my ethics beacon may be a little bit off here. Maybe that's bad advice, but it's a possibility. Really no harm, no foul if you make it to the closing table. It doesn't negatively affect the sellers at all as long as you make it to the closing table. So, all right, so quick hack number 17, I absolutely love. Let's just say you took all the advice, but listen, you just weren't the highest, you weren't the best, right? What you can do, what you can have your buyer's agent do is stay in touch with the listing agent after every contingency. Now, the buyer's agent won't know what the winning buyer's contingency period is, but we have standards, and across the nation it's standards. Right now in Pennsylvania, it's 10 for the buyer, home inspection, 5 for the seller to reply, and 2 more for the buyer to reply to the seller. So what your buyer's agent can do, or you can even do, is mark those dates on your calendar, right? Have your buyer's agent reach out to the listing agent and say, hey, it's been 5 days, did you get the hand money? Right? Maybe the listing agent's not even that savvy or organized, and they don't even have these timelines set up, right? These little fail safes, these little checks, right? Oh, no, we didn't receive the hand money. Oh my God, well, maybe there's a problem with the winning buyer's offer, right? How did the inspection go? They were kind of beating us up here. Well, I'll tell you what, if you want to send us over the inspection report, check your local laws. We'll take a look at it, or what were the major things? Let me check with my buyers, see if they're okay with that. Buyers, the roof's at the end of its life. If we win the house, do you care? I understand it's going to cost you 10, 20, 30,000 for a new roof over time. Oh no, we don't care, we want the house. Tell the listing agent, hey, listen, we got our backup offer here. It's the offer we submitted to you. We can adjust the paperwork. If you want to terminate with that offer, we would be more than happy to step up and take the roof as is. After every contingency, and your buyer's agent will know when the general time, the default is, reach out to the listing agent and talk to them about that. Talk, text, or email, right? Quick hack 18, I do this all the time in multiple offer situation or not, and that is, hey, offer the sellers to stay in the house. Maybe they're building a house, right? Maybe they haven't found a house, right? Listen, if you give us the winning offer, we'll close in 30 days or 45, whatever it may be, right? And then you can stay there. And now you can charge rent. I don't recommend it. You could stay there rent-free if you want. I've done this before. You can even go a little bit further. Don't worry about the utilities. We will keep the utilities in our name. I mean, listen, how much are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Turn on all the faucets for a month and try to, screw you, so to speak, with the water bill? Why would they do that? It's not gonna hurt to pay the utilities. It's gonna be a couple $100, whatever. It's better than losing the house, right? It's better than continuing your search when you found your dream home. Oh my God, quick hack 19. These are so good. These are so good. Are you ready? My lender's fantastic, right? I'm gonna give her a shout out, Leslie Raymond. What she's done before, she's called the listing agent when we put the offer in, right? They haven't selected one, and said, hey, buyers really love the house. I've already pre-approved them and they're in underwriting. I'm telling you now, they're good buyers. Let me tell you, as a listing agent, if the buyer's agent's lender calls, emails, texts me, or all three, tells me how strong they are, sometimes the lenders pick up the file at the last second and miss the closing and we gotta move it back. If a lender calls me and tells me they are, the buyer's strong and really loves it and they've already been through most of the process, that shows me the buyer's lender's on top of it, which sometimes is more important than the buyer being on top of it. All right, quick hack 20 is awesome. Tell the sellers, hey, listen, any kind of crap you want to leave behind, you don't want to move, couldn't fit in the moving truck, don't want to get a dumpster, just leave it there. We'll take care of it. This is so crazy because, oh my God, I've had deals fall apart in normal markets, balanced markets, because sellers want to leave behind 3 paint cans and buyers are just completely, oh, I can't leave the paint can, we can't close, you're leaving 2 paint cans. Look how much we've changed, right? We're offering now is, hey, sellers, just take your toothbrush, take your clothes, take the furniture you want. We'll take care of everything else. And really, it's not that big of a deal. I know everybody's different. I'm a little bit easier. I don't think it's that big of a deal. If you want the house, you follow all these tips. As long as you're financially competitive on sales price, I bet you any money you're gonna get victory. And Brian Sells Pittsburgh has done these many times before. So if you're in the Pittsburgh market, I even held back a couple because I don't want my competition to see all these. All right, that is it. A 3-part series. Hope you enjoyed it. Brian Tessier. Do me a favor, comment below, reply to the email, let me know what your top 3 hacks were that you're gonna implement, your top 3 takeaways.